back, slap the floor. From there I have options. And switch. So Rania is the person who theoretically kicked me, so I can switch into a side guard and immediately plant a kick into the knee. Or, as I go back, my break fall, I see Rania come up on all fours this way, turn foot outwards, kick her as I come back, stand up, come up that way. It's kind of, it was taught to us as a Brazilian cover off. Or lastly, fall back, abort to a row, and get up. Okay, what's important is the break fall, but similarly do make sure you get a clean ending, at least one, if not three on it. Okay, go. Break this down on your left, and go to the side. Now, this is not a one-handed back break fall. In a side break fall, my right shoulder, for instance, in this case, is the only one in contact with the floor. My left shoulder is not. Ways to do this more gently. Squat down, put your right foot out, right hand on your right shoulder, slap. This slap is important. It comes in at what angle, guys? There you go. From here, as you kick again against your hypothetical opponent, get up, come back up. Once you're happier with that, come to here, pretend someone's just pulling your trouser cuff away. Up, and down, kick, come up. Once you're happier with that, stand on one leg and fall. Whoop. It's a tough fall. If your break fall's good, you won't feel any pain. You'll just notice speed. Finally, once you're happy with all your slapping, for the sake of building technique, do it handless. Down, up, down, up. Okay? Yes? The important one's the slap. The last one is just a refinement. Go.
Because we didn't get it on video.
Things to notice about roughing. Stay here. Number one. Abdomen is off the ground. So this entire pelvic area is not going. One. Knees are off the ground, even on the first one. Face is turned sideways. If not, that's why we call it the unprettier. Finally, and this is a little thing, but important, this is not 90 degrees. So as the energy of her fall comes down, she flexes forward. She doesn't just go boom, in which case all that force doesn't get transferred directly up through that kind of shoulder joint area. Does this make sense? So no one is telling you to grab your partner by the ankles and face plant them just yet. So to start really slow, start from your knees, put your hands here, turn your head, fall forward. This gets you used to the idea of falling into the floor. From here, go to a squat, kick your feet back, fall forward. From here, bring it up, kick your feet back, fall forward, etc. So, one stylistic point only, which is sport-based systems like judo will often split the legs as they go down, simply because it results in a nicer fall for the practitioner. This to us, if I am the hypothetical attacker, you can see where this is a bad position for a button to be in. So we would tend to do it with our feet closer together. Maybe not necessarily tied together, but certainly in that kind of shoulder width. So it's a stylistic thing, but it could save you many, many years of genital reconstruction. Okay? Go. Oh. Down, go, up. Yes? Go. I'll actually grab you quick. So like I said last week, we started from either a judo grip or that kind of double grab, pull them back, move in. This is all our hip-based techniques. Hip throws, sweep throws, stamp throws, body drops, etc. What you're going to look at this week are reaping throws or hock throws, which really only come in 4 varieties. So, you have a major outer hock, a minor outer hock, a major inner hock, and a minor inner hock. That's it. So we're going to start with a major outer hock. So again, just start either from a sleeve and collar grip, or Rania does a double grab and split her arms and pull her forward. From here, just do this side. What I want to do is, I want to move all of Rania to about about here. So not just straight back, but back and off to one side. As I do that, I move all of my body past her hip line. Because the idea is I am going to reap or sweep that leg out from under her. If I am here, and I try sweeping Ranya's leg, it might work if I get her by surprise because I'm big. But just as easily, she could reverse this on me and leave me in a lot of trouble. So I practically need Ranya in a situation. You can see my grip here, by the way, so I'm just going to grab it here and lever the head back. If you don't want to do that, you can absolutely do that. If you don't want to do that, you can absolutely do that. Although I wouldn't suggest anything like this because it does tend to bounce the head, which is unsafe in training. I pretty much want to have Ranya's entire body going there. And all I'm then going to do is add acceleration to that fall. So, open her up, move off. From here, hip to hip. Come up with the foot, and the foot goes all the way through. And Ranya goes down. Okay? You see how slow it can be done. This can be done slowly, make sure it's clean. Some schools of thought will say, don't raise your foot off the floor, so keep it nice and tight. That's legitimate. It is safer. If someone's canny and your throw has a gap in it, they'll actually collapse their stance and push your leg. No, go straight down. One, and damage you. But having said that, if you have your balance breaking correct, you can put them down quite fast, which is why I prefer to do it that way, rather than sliding foot across the floor. Is that clear? Try it out a few times, just stick a hand up. There's 3 black dots on the mat, so I'll talk a bit further. Go. Technique called parting wings. The point of this technique in Kempo is that it stops it. I don't want that. In this case, instead of doing this with my hands, I'm doing this. So I'm spreading his arms, continuing to pull him forward. This is what I want. I now have him off balance and coming towards me. I can work with this. Now, if necessary, yes, absolutely, he can be stopped. But in this case, you know, if intelligent, you can. Receive the technique intelligent. I come back from here, grab. I'm not just stepping past here and bending it backwards. There's this kind of steering wheel effect happening as well. Not just like this, it's both. It's back and off to one side. Whoop. And that's the position I want to be in. Yes? Go. Swap. We'll use kind of the master here, the base technique for the outside hock. So this here's a branch and it reaps. The inside hock throw, you literally go straight into their line. Now, you can see strategically or tactically speaking, this presents a number of problems, anywhere between 4 and about 9, depending on how resourceful your opponent is. And you need to address all of them quite quickly. So, for the sake of isolating the throw, again, just grab your arms, pop. From here, move forward. Now, if I'm reaping with my right foot, my right arm goes into the same position. And again, I go through their center line. In fact, I'm going to take care of this collar. Go right up through his center line, so I dominate his center line. As soon as I get that, as soon as I'm comfortably in behind him, grab the leg, lift it, put him down. You okay? Yep. Now, this can be a reasonably uncompromising fall, so for the sake of your partner, if they're not comfortable, sit. Let them do that. Okay? If you want to add a bit more balls into this throw, only with your partner's consent, as you go in again. This is what this barrage is here. So in Kempo terms, that's your check there. As I grab this, I can pick that up as well. I won't interfere if there's any elbows. Okay? So, come in again. 1, from here, move the whole lot back. This breaks his balance. You can see last time we broke this way. This time we're just dominating, straight down the pipe. And from here. Yes? Go. Go. Down a bit quicker. So, you will not get the same kind of lovely scooping off this one. This is more kind of a foot sector. It's slightly more kind of see-that flavoured thing to do. So as you have her off balance, take care and push her down.
He, in point of fact, gets a fairly okay whack off the floor.
So, lift and shove. Alternatively, if you want to move out of there, pick it up, move back. That works fine too. If If you do that, it is not a kick, it's not wow. It's like you flick up a football. It's literally just. So, move in. This is my major inner hock for whatever reason. She's in the wrong position. No, Buffy attacked me properly. So, in this case, I can either wrap that and shove her down, or I would prefer lift, disengage. It will put them down, it just won't put them down as hard. But it's still that, yes? Give that a shot. Kind of hockey throws, and you might not ever work. So, you have two choices again. You can kind of flavour this judo or silat, up to you. So, or rather you can flavour it Jiu-Jitsu or silat, up to you. So, let us look at a very, very Jiu-Jitsu way through. So, Rania comes in with a big slap. Reaches last like that. So, what I need to do is I need to step up Rania's circle. I put a hand out, not to block it, but because I'm going to catch it and bring it. As I do that, of course, I need to take Rania's balance. So, optimistically, you can grab a collar. Realistically, do that. Now, I'm not smacking the ear. I am grabbing the side of the neck. This is safer. Do not hit the side of the neck, please. You can do all sorts of nasty, horrible things to people if you hit them in the neck. It's a pressure point, neck one. So, Rania punches, I step up and do that. You can see me dragging her off balance already. As I do that, what I want to do is widen Rania's circle out. As I widen Rania's circle out, when I step up, I trap her foot. It is as simple as that. So, this will not work unless the attack is somewhat committed. If you have grips on someone, you can absolutely generate a committed circle. But for the sake of training this, give your partner a bit of a hand. Forgot the hock head. So, or rather you forgot. Step up, take them down. That's what we want. So, there's option one. Fundamentally, essentially the same throw. Option two, step up, take the leg, and down. Not as nice, but if you've got nothing, it's something. Lastly, come off a straight punch or a grab, step up, take the leg, step up, move that way. So, you have three different ways to do it. All you are doing basically is an inward motion with your left leg against their right leg. Yes? Give them all a shot, go.